stand a chance to win a trip for two to Spain to watch Real Madrid live in action with @Nivea Man SA. Buy any Nivea Man deep product and enter *120 *607 hash to stand a chance. You can explore the sights of Madrid. You will have a training session at the Real Madrid training ground and a tour to the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. Terms and conditions apply. The competition starts from the 1st of March to the 30th of April 2023. iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting at iDiskiTimes.co.za. Kaizer Chiefs complicating things, going 2-0 up and then waiting for Maritzburg. And you're running a marathon and then when you open a gap, 5 kilometers, you wait for your opposition to come in. It was 2-2 at some point as well. Eventually Kaizer Chiefs winning the game. Controversial penalty. Machaka, what did you make of the game, sir?
But firstly, let me just say to Mr. Dijan's family, thanks very much. And if those who came to support the family as well, for the burial of Dijan, may his soul rest in peace. Especially even say thanks to Mr. Nala, Amatola Funerals. They've done the service. We'd like to say thanks very much and big ups to you guys and all the best going forward.
Up the Bucks.
Up the Bucks. They came in numbers to come and support, and thanks very much before they went to Orlando to go and support Orlando Pirates against Supersport. Thanks very much, guys, for the support that you have shown us throughout the week. Thank you.
You complicated things today. You complicated things. That was a great start. Great start. When the team is still in the dressing room, even though the game has kicked off, you make sure. And you guys scored 2 goals very early on within the first 10 minutes.
Yes, Ngulux. What a first half. 2-2. I mean, before half time. I think it was a great, a kind of football that was played by Kaizer Chiefs, especially in the first half. They scored quick 2 goals. But the only thing that surprised me, but let me not say surprised, because we always play this kind of football. It was not to keep the ball after leading by 2 goals to nil. Just to keep the ball. You can't just play the long balls and so ever. You have to keep the ball so that you allow yourself to refresh your mind, to refresh your energy. Because if you want to go again and attack Maritzburg United, they'll come back and bite. That's what they did against Maritzburg United. They came in the first half again, scored 2 goals. Poor defending. We always talk about set pieces. Chiefs, I know they are dangerous when coming to set pieces, but they couldn't do what? It's all about testing your own medicine. They couldn't even defend their own corner kicks. And also, what a free kick, my friend. Beautiful free kick from Maritzburg United. He didn't stand a chance, Peterson. But all in all, that's what I'm saying. Okay, come back in the second half. Second half was dull. It was not like first half. But I'm happy that supporters came in numbers. Football, yeah. They were packed. Stadium was packed. But Nguluks come the second half. Yes, a penalty is a penalty. But it's questionable. Yeah, I don't want to go there, but it's all about the revenge.
Well, let's go there because we're already there. Okay. I think that, you see, so if you look at that incident in isolation, you'll miss most of that picture.
Absolutely.
You have to look at that thing in its fullness. Number one, I think it's Mohamed De Goede, a defender in Maritzburg United. They get the ball. They get the ball, it's between their legs. Instead of getting rid of the ball, they slip up.
Absolutely.
The Kaizer Chiefs striker is taking the ball. So that's context. It is a slight touch because someone lost the ball in the box, right? That's the context of it. You lose the ball in the box, and then you're trying to recover. It's a slight touch. It's not supposed to be a penalty. But it makes sense maybe in the eyes of another referee or a different person to say, look, this defender lost this ball, and the striker was recovering it, or the attacker was recovering it. They were about to go to score. Surely there's a penalty there because someone is trying to scramble and get it back. So no matter how dodgy it was, in the fullness of it, the context, it is understandable. And also, what the attacker did well was that he sold the penalty. It's an winning performance. You're selling me the idea that someone kicked me or someone impeded me, and the referee bought the dummy, and that's a penalty. Although I don't think that it is after slow motion and all of that, but I can see how you reach at that conclusion.
Strikers, they always take chances.
Yeah.
They will make something out of nothing, especially in the 18 area. They always say that the striker, anything, any touch, take chances. You might get a look at it as a striker. or else you might get a penalty. So that's really what happens against Chiefs against Maritzburg United. I mean, he lost the balance. The defender. So Dubrier says, he saw that that guy lost the balance, and that guy just put a hand. I don't think it was a push on my side.
It's pretty much it's a nothing. It's this thing.
Yes.
But you as an attacker, you must sell that.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying.
And when you sell it, when the referee makes the decision, it's a wrong decision, but it's right in the sense that you were sold something and you bought it.
Absolutely.
Even though it's a wrong decision.
And I remember, the referee decision is final. Up until up until the ball is kicked. If before the ball is not kicked, remember in the law of FIFA, if the ball is not kicked, the referee can change his decision. But once the ball is kicked, like Matt scored that penalty, it means the goal will stand because the referee doesn't have a chance to change to say no, you can retake the penalty or there's no more a penalty or a goal. So Nguluks, yes, great performance from Dubrier to get that penalty. I'll just say that. But all in all, Nguluks, what I'm saying that I think Maritzburg, I don't know, but
they will feel sorry for themselves.
Absolutely.
They will feel like they deserve something
because they came. After going down by 2 goals to 0, they'll come back and score 2 goals. I think you should have given them. But all in all, that I'm saying to Chiefs, 3 points is very important. That is why you can dance and do whatsoever. But I'm sorry for Maritzburg for conceding that penalty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I suppose when Athazona speaks about this game today, it'll be the same song again. He'll be pissed off that they were 2-0 up and then they allowed Maritzburg United again. Every single post-match performance, when he's speaking to the media, he always says that we could have done better. We could have scored 4. We could have done this. I think he's going to be, if he's genuinely honest about himself, because now you know there was no need for them not to manage that game. He will say that they should have managed that game better.
Great goal from Saile.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And also Dubrier, he used his tactics to make sure that he passed the ball to Dolly and Dolly just put the ball in the back of the net. Nguluks. But indeed, managing the game, I think we're still going to struggle with that. But also, Nguluks, let me just mention it on the bench. If you look at on the bench, if the team is performing the way they were performing, especially in the second half, the question is, who are you going to put on the field of play to make sure that they change the complexity?
Caleb!
Come on, Nguluks.
Caleb!
We still have a long way to go, Nguluks. From here to Nochorana is far, especially when we talk about Kaizer Chiefs. On the bench is nothing, on the bench. So we still have a long way to go, my brother. But all in all, that I'm saying, for us, 3 points is better than nothing. But we'll see what happens going forward, my friend.
All right, there you go. That's Kaizer Chiefs defeating Maritzburg United in the DStv Premiership. However you look at it, however you cut it, Kaizer Chiefs have won, I think, 3 or 4 matches in a row, if I'm not mistaken, since the Soweto derby. I may be mistaken. But yeah, I think there is a succession of matches that they've won, sometimes unconvincing. I think mostly unconvincingly, but it is what it is, what Machaka is saying. 3 points is better than nothing. It is iDiskiTV, iDiskiTimes, what's betting.